of girls just like, you're like my best friend.
Yeah.
Like, you know
and
what
I always hated the friend zone, but I didn't mind it either because I was like, yeah, it was cool because I get the other perspective. But sometimes I was looking at the people around me, especially like my brothers and stuff, and I'm just like, fuck.
Well, it's like, yeah, I'm best friends with her, but you're dating her.
Dating her. It's just like,
so what am I? Like, it's weird.
So yeah, I just didn't like it. So I think, especially in grade 10, when I got my first kiss, I was like, yeah, it was that late. When did you get yours? First kiss? Grade like 3?
Shut up.
When did you get your first kiss? Like grade 6?
Grade 7.
Grade 7.
Okay. There was one in grade 6, but it didn't count because it was like our friends shoved our faces into each other. And
see, that's the funny part of fucking...
like that's hilarious. I'm not gonna... We were literally legitimately playing. It was the first like party and there was like 10 of us and we went to go play Spin the Bottle.
Yes.
And we literally played Spin the Bottle in grade 6, and like my friend purposely made it like land on this boy, and then she like pushed us together, and like I don't count that, but I don't know if like that person counts it.
That's well,
my first actual kiss is grade 7.
Yeah, and I think my first kiss was forced too. My first kiss was set up. That's what it was. It was like, oh, Andrew's a friend for you. Go in the cantina. And they all barged in, and I was nervous as fuck. I think I know how to do it. Like it was, I think that's what I want to talk about. It's funny as fuck. Wait, what?
Was your first kiss like a hookup though?
Yeah.
Okay, no, my first kiss was just a kiss.
But that's what I'm saying. Mine was
because it was so much later and everything.
Yeah, it was so
not
much
later, but it was like at that age, everyone was already doing that. Yeah, like so you had to.
A peck was nothing.
Like, a peck was nothing.
Yeah. So I was inside the cantina and I remember being set up, and I was like, I'm kind of uncomfortable. I don't know. But then I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, whatever. I got all Angie's friends. Go, Michael, go. And they all thought I was like an innocent boy, right? Yeah. Even though I probably thought the same things they thought, they just did. I didn't.
Yeah, like they took actions and you didn't.
And I was just awkward with it because I just didn't know how. So when I first got it, and then I was just, after I got it, and then I'm like, okay, I got to get something else. Can you do it? And she's like, I don't know how. I'm like, oh, just do it. And people were like, I wanted to get out of that cantina feeling like a boss. I wanted to do all these things the first time because to catch up from everyone that did it before.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I wanted to be like cool. Like I remember they all barged in the cantina with their flashlights and they were like, oh, like, and it was just like, I felt like a boss. I felt like sick.
Yeah.
But then I realized it's like, yo, this is fucking overrated. Like, like it's all overrated. Yeah. Like I literally was like, oh, I never had my first kiss. I'm so innocent. I'm such a bitch. I can't finish. And then I got him just like, that's it. That's what it was. It was just like I felt like I had to catch up. And in order to do that, I had to like do things that I was uncomfortable with. If I was back in my grade 10 self, like my grade 10 self, that wasn't me. You know, but I was forced to do that because of the people around me.
Because not a lot of people know this. And like, I will say this about myself right now. All of my past choices were always like influenced by a toxic person in my life. Mm-hmm. And I regret so many of the things. And a lot of my choices, not even like that stuff, just like actions and like schoolwork, even like homework, if we're gonna go basically that, soccer, like everything was based off of the people around my life and going back to me not knowing who I was.
Yeah.
And so I would let other people basically decide who I was. And I feel like because of all of that, not being able to do anything myself.
Like it's like you're like a bigger sister because you did it in grade 6 and everyone else did it in grade 10.
That's literally, and it's like I love that I could be there for my friends and help them and like talk them
through. But you don't know everything.
Stuff that should have been happening in high school was happening, even like losing friends and like dealing with like bullying and all of that stuff. I experienced all that stuff in elementary school, and a lot of people usually go through that in high school. So the people that I was friends with who were going through that in high school would come talk to me and ask me how I dealt with this and how I did this and how I did that, blah blah blah, all this stuff. And like I loved that I could help them, but I hated the fact that I knew what they were feeling, if that makes sense.
Where in like your life